So this video is on solving absolute value inequalities involving less than symbols. So this is video 1 for the section on solving absolute value inequalities. So the example says, at the top, it says less than and less than or equal to means and. So if you solve these correctly, you will produce an and graph for your solution. So less than and less than or equal to means and. So A has the absolute value of x plus 3 is less than 12. And again, anytime you're solving absolute value, the goal is to isolate the absolute value first before you start splitting, okay? So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides and get the absolute value of x is less than 9. Then you'll get x is less than 9 and x is greater than negative 9. If we graph this on a number solution, they should be facing towards each other. Now, my number line is a little bit more basic than normal. I'm just, equidistance the 9 and negative 9 from the 0 instead of drawing in all the 1s, the 2, the 3, all that. So that's perfectly fine and acceptable in my class. So from here, it says negative 9 and positive 9, no equal to, so they're open dots, and it's less than 9 and greater than negative 9. And as you can see, these are facing towards each other. So you can connect it and say that it's one big distance between negative 9 and 9. Now for the second one, it says B is, so the absolute value of x plus 4 is less than or equal to 2. This one is pre-isolated, so the x plus 4, that plus 4 is inside of the absolute value. So there's nothing we need to do except for separate into those two equations that you do when solving for absolute value. So x plus 4 is less than or equal to 2, and x plus 4 is greater than or equal to negative 2. Also, something that you should have caught on to is that when you negate the left, flip the inequality. Okay? So there is definitely still a BAM moment in these equations. And here's another one here. Okay? So 2 BAMs so far. Now we can solve, so subtract 4 from both sides, and you get x is less than or equal to negative 2, and x is greater than or equal to negative 6. So again, graph a number line. Less than or equal to and greater than or equal to means closed dot. So we can have a closed dot at 6, negative 6, and a closed dot at negative 2. And it's less than negative 2 but greater than negative 6. So it is the space in between those two. Okay? So that would be absolute value when dealing with a less than or a less than and equal to. So here are your U tries. A is 2 times the absolute value of x. 2 times the absolute value of x is less than or equal to 6. And then B is the absolute value of x plus 3 minus 4.5 is less than 7.5. Okay, so make sure that you're writing everything out and taking notes and then making sure to write down any questions that you have. And this is the first of 3 videos.